Hey everyone, welcome back to FT News. I'm Myra. Star City closes its first season with one of its most emotional and suspenseful episodes yet. After months of believing the Venus crew had died, the truth finally comes out, leading to daring rescues, heartbreaking sacrifices, and an ending that sets up an even bigger future. Let's break down everything that happened. The finale opens aboard the damaged spacecraft returning from Venus. Against all odds, Sasha and Lakshmi are alive. After spending 9 months in space, the crew is finally heading home, but their mission is far from over. A dangerous fire damages the spacecraft, threatening to send them permanently off course and leaving almost no chance of making it back to Earth. Flashbacks reveal exactly how they survived. Valya, whose earlier actions helped create the crisis, realizes there is only one way to save everyone else. He volunteers to separate from the main spacecraft and use the Venus-bound module to push the crew back onto the correct trajectory. The plan will save Sasha and Lakshmi, but it also guarantees Valya will never return. Ignoring every protest, he seals himself inside the module and sacrifices his own life so the others can survive. Before his final moments, his only request is that Sasha find Tanya and tell her goodbye. His sacrifice succeeds. The spacecraft is finally back on course for Earth. Meanwhile, Sergei discovers proof that the Venus crew survived and immediately informs the chief designer. Although both men are thrilled, they quickly realize another problem. The Soviet government had already declared the crew dead during a training mission. If they suddenly returned home alive, the truth about the mission would be exposed, and the surviving astronauts would almost certainly disappear into government custody forever. To save them, Sergei develops a risky plan. Using Anastasia aboard the space station, he secretly sends Sasha new landing coordinates, directing the spacecraft toward Finland instead of Soviet territory. During the transmission, Sasha and Anastasia briefly speak to each other, creating one of the episode's most emotional moments. They know that even if the escape succeeds, they may never see each other again. Unfortunately, the Soviet authorities begin uncovering the conspiracy. Irina notices suspicious activity involving Sergei and reports it. Sergei is arrested, interrogated, and eventually forced to reveal the crew's true landing location. He is thrown into prison alongside the chief designer, while Roskova launches a fighter aircraft to intercept the returning spacecraft before it can safely reach Finland. Her attack damages the landing craft, forcing Sasha and Lakshmi to land just short of the border. At that moment, Anastasia makes her own impossible choice. Ignoring orders from the KGB officers aboard the station, she launches an emergency landing vehicle and races toward the crash site. She steals a truck and blocks Roskova's pursuit, buying Sasha and Lakshmi enough time to reach the Finnish border. Lakshmi, although wounded, successfully crosses into safety. Sasha reaches the border too. Freedom is finally only a few steps away. Then he turns around. Seeing Anastasia being arrested, Sasha refuses to abandon the woman he loves. Instead of escaping into Finland, he voluntarily walks back across the border and surrenders alongside her. The two are reunited, but only as prisoners. It is a bittersweet ending that perfectly captures the show's central theme. Sometimes love demands sacrifices just as great as those made during space exploration. The finale also quietly plants the seeds for Season 2. The final scene reveals Tanya now living in Paris, suggesting her story is only beginning. With Sergei imprisoned, the chief designer behind bars, Sasha and Anastasia back in Soviet custody, and political tensions continuing to rise, the next chapter promises even greater challenges. Season 1 ends by proving that surviving space was only half the battle. For these characters, coming home may be even more dangerous than the mission itself. Thank you for watching this video. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you in the next one.